Going here in Colfax, Illinois, Martin Township. Bryce Unruh's 80 here, 55 acres tillable, planted right here at the middle of April, around the 15th. Looking at Wiffles 8253 as well as 8250 for the refuge, and 6871 here on the bean stubble. But corn on corn, crop about 34,000 as far as the population here as we're looking on the first few days of August. Haven't had any really measurable rain for about a month. We were caught about 8/10 3 weeks ago. Really all the rain that we've had in this crop, and really is starting to kind of see the toll or taken on the acres. In this particular field, and in a lot of fields throughout right now on the countryside, crop is tipping back as far as the corn. It's been just way too hot at night with a lack of moisture. Crop is struggling right now as far as trying to maintain heat, and going over the bridge here and looking on some of the bean stubble, but trying to maintain the pace that it's kept. So as we all remember, we got off to a great start here in the 010 crop. Great stands, excellent potential, and quite honestly, in some of these cases, ear potential that the plant, given the lack of rain, just hasn't been able to maintain. I'm going to go down here on the gravel road. This was all actually bean stubble, but this particular field had a fungicide on it approximately about 5 weeks ago. Put a headline as well as a little bit of boron to help with as far as the fill of the crop. Crop, like I said, looks good. I would anticipate somewhere around a September 15th harvest date for this field. It's about 115-day corn here, so full season crop. Looking at it, like I said, was some of our yield predictions. We have it anywhere from, depending on how it ends up filling, the 180 to 195 bushel per acre. So as we remember and learned last fall, an early frost can affect up to the yield up to 50%. So even though we've got quite a few days ahead, growing degree days, we still need to finish strong and ultimately put this crop where it needs to be in that 185 plus area. So I think as a general rule, USDA came back this last week and knocked down their bushels per acre for the national average from 171 down to 165, and quite frankly, I think that we're going to see that those numbers continue to go down. So I think what had the opportunity to be an exceptional crop is going to end up turning to be a very average crop, but still in the current environment is very, very good. Corn's going to be much drier this year. A year ago, the crop took probably to mid-October before we really even started to get moistures into that mid-20 range, and I think quite possibly here in September, if you look by the 15th, we'll see corn down in the teens as far as percentage. But overall, crop looks good. Hopefully, they're calling in this next 10 days a shot of rain. If we could potentially get another half inch on this crop to an inch, not only would we help with the ear fill that's currently going on and adding test weight, but we'd also make sure that the crop finished well as far as standability issues and everything else. So Bryce Unruh's 80-acre field over here in Colfax, Illinois. 180 to 185 bushels what we're predicting as far as yield right now, and first half of September harvest date.